Gifted is a heartfelt drama film directed by Mark Webb, and it's basically about a group of people trying to figure out how they should raise a genius, and whether she should be brought up in the real world and with people her own age, or whether she should be thrown into a really accelerated program with college when she's 6, and so that she'll never have a peer group that she can associate with, and she'll always be alone. And there's the strife between that, and there's not a good answer. And the film is about finding some way to do what's best for the kid.
What are you doing here?
You are denying the girl her potential. How many 7-year-olds are doing advanced calculus?
You forgot the negative sign on the exponent.
Mary, why didn't you say anything?
Frank says I'm not supposed to correct older people. Nobody likes a smartass.
So the Adlers are pretty much a family of geniuses, and Chris Evans is the uncle to this little daughter, to this little girl, McKenna Grace, or Mary Adler, and her mother pretty much dropped him off at his house and then killed herself. And she was a genius, and she was working on one of the millennium problems in mathematics. And she was driven so hard by her mom, their mom, that she didn't know how to survive, really, and she ended up taking her own life. And basically the step of this story is that now, Chris Evans has been homeschooling her, and, she's going in their first grade or something, and they want to have her have a normal life, so, takes her to school. And then pretty quickly, at the school, her teacher, Bonnie, played by Jenny Slate, she realizes that this kid isn't normal. This kid's a genius. And then things go on where the grandmother hears about this and thinks that she has a new prodigy that she can try to get to solve the millennium problem through her and have her name known through the genius granddaughter. So this is a very well-written and well-acted film. And, a lot of the things that does, it can get a little corny, a little ham-fisted with some of the child drama and some of the court shenanigans. But overall, it's very well done. There's a lot of easier ways they could have done this film. But they don't pull any punches. They try to find the right answer for her. And I really like that. And, I like, sometimes they make mistakes, and, feelings are hurt or things happen. And some of that stuff is goofy, but it created an extra amount of drama that was good. And really, there's not, a whole lot to the film. It's a drama, it's not, anything amazing, but it's a really well-made film that I enjoyed. It's touching, it's heartfelt. It's really enjoyable and it's lighthearted. It's not anything that you'll freak out about or get upset about, but it's just a beautiful little film. And I love the idea because I've always thought, that I wasn't crazy gifted, but when I was young, I was more advanced with other kids. And my mom's and both me and my brother were. And she didn't advance us at all. She just kept us in our age group. And I see also other kids that were advanced, like 4 years ahead of them. And I know they had a tough time fitting in. I thought I had a great time fitting in either, but that's just high school. And, but I understand that if you're a 7-year-old and you want to put in with Russian mathematicians or other in college, she's never going to have her own place. She's never going to be able to find herself and live like a normal human. Even if she's a genius, the social skills you have to learn just by interacting with other people your own age. And I think they did a really good job, attacking that issue. And Chris Evans is an interesting character too, because he gave up a lot to raise this kid. And he was a professor of philosophy. And I almost wish it would tackle more of that aspect of it. But there's some scenes, a beautiful scene where they're in under the moonlight or something, and they see their shadows, and she's climbing all over him, using him as a jungle gym, and asking him about God and and how his answers to it are really good and really interesting. I know some people may not like some of them, but it's a great little film that I would definitely recommend if you're looking for a little heartfelt drama. So I'd probably give it like an 8.25 out of 10 or something like that. It's a good film. Go check it out. So thanks for watching. You check out my other videos around my head.